All right, looks like we are ready to rock and roll. Just doing a little video practice today, and I thought that I would open up my shipment box that I got today from Fire Mountain Beads. And I thought that we could open it all up together, and you could see some of the new things that I'm going to work with here. Honestly, I don't always remember what I ordered, and it's like Christmas. It's a surprise most of the time. I do know that I have some things in here that I ordered for a customer. She's been having trouble just finding this specific type of bead in the physical bead stores that she shops at, and I was able to find them at Fire Mountain, and so we got them ordered for her. All right, so Fire Mountain Gems. I love buying stuff from them. I have purchased things from them for years now, and now that I'm really knee deep in all of my beading, then I get to purchase even more, which is great. They top off the shipment with a nice little note that says packaged with love. I love the little details because you just know that they really care about their products that they sell. We have a new little magazine of goodies to look through later. We have the shipment sheets there. Goodness, I don't know what all I bought here. Anyhow, so let's just dig in and see what we have. So we got this first bag of goodies here. And I'll plop them over onto the mat here so you can see them as I pull things out. All right. Okay. Let's undo this one here. This was a group of just kind of random assorted heart-shaped beads there. There's the camera now. It's focusing in there. Much better. All right, so mixed drops of hearts. Those are really pretty. I like. Let's take. I'm not going to take all of them out of the package because then I will have the big, huge mess here. But I'm just kind of curious as to, what we got in here a little bit. But yeah, they're all heart shaped. Looks like some different stone-like material, which is always good. So different types of gemstones. Wow, I really love this. They're super shiny, and I need to quit put my fingers in there so you can see them. But yay, very excited about those. Hearts don't have to be just for Valentine's Day, of course, and can be part of lots of different projects. All right, these look like some of the they're called margarita beads, and I don't know if you can see them in there. They're like flower shaped beads, and so those are some of the ones that I ordered for my friends, my customer, and we have several in here, but they're all kind of mixed in with my stuff, so we'll just kind of pull things out. Here's some more of those margarita beads, just some really fun shimmery colors there. Set those aside. Here's another package of them, and she got them in different sizes, with some very specific projects that she does. But very pretty green there. These are some nice rounds, jade rounds. Those are so pretty. I love green. I make a lot of jewelry with green in it. And, yay. All right, let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, these are fun. I wasn't sure how they were. I mean, when you look at them online is one thing, and you can measure and get an idea of, how big something is, but I'm definitely a person that needs to see it and touch it and feel how heavy it is, those types of things. So these are little wine glass charms. I love these. I don't know if you could see. Oh, that's a better view. Red wine, anyone. And I'll probably make a pair of earrings out of those. Probably. Very cute. Oh, I've got some Halloween charms. I do multiple shows that are in the fall, and Halloween items tend to go very, very well. And so I bought 2 sets of these, thinking that if any of them would make good earrings that I would want to match, possibly. But those are some fun. I got the package upside down, but Halloween charms. And again, maybe a little easier if I bring it up to this camera here. But skull, crossbones, and cute little gravestone. Yeah, fun. All right. And with my charms, sometimes I'll make earrings. Sometimes if they're small enough, I'll attach them to a bracelet. Or I do make a lot of bookmarks, and so those would be perfect for bookmarks as well. All right, these guys are rosewood, and look at how pretty these are. So they're wooden beads. The holes are off center. I wasn't sure how that would, so it'll be interesting to see how those lay on maybe a necklace, or I could use it as a drop. But those are very pretty. Very pretty. I like those a lot. Alright, that package is going to have to get replaced. It doesn't have a zipper pouch thing there. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. Extra bag. If anybody ever needs Ziploc bags, I have hundreds of them. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, yes. One of the projects that I worked on earlier this year, I started doing some not wire wrapping, memory wire jewelry, bracelets, and I did a couple rings, and in fact I'm wearing one of my bracelets right here. So the memory wire bracelets, I loved how those turned out. So this is one that I kept for myself, but the wire has a memory, and it always springs back, kind of just like the old slinkies years ago, and they keep their shape. I have stretched these out often, and they just keep bouncing right on back to their original shape. And you just have to, put a little circle in the ends. You can get specific beads for them to glue on to end them, but I think I'm gonna stick with making the little ring at the end, especially when I can create a little charm drop off of that. So like this one, I have this cute little turtle charm that I had. Anyhow, so I've made a couple of these, which I really love, and what's really nice is they even turn into something great to fidget with when I need to fidget with things. But memory wire is a lot different than any of the other wire that I work with, and it's very, very hard. You have to use special cutters for them, and which I have those, because if you use your regular cutters, then you'll wreck them. The thing that I didn't have here when I was first making these was a pair of the finishing pliers, and so I just used what I had, and which worked okay, but I wasn't really happy with the result as much. So I thought by getting the finishing pliers that the ends, so they're just round on the ends, to wrap around to finish them off, I thought would be very helpful. So I bought myself a new pair of pliers. I don't often get to purchase new tools because I use the same, I make a lot of the same types of jewelry, so they just use the same kinds of tools. All right, not sure what else I have in here. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. So one of the things I mentioned, I make bookmarks, and I needed to get some more bookmark blanks to be able to attach beads and charms to. So I got a couple of the gold, probably more in here somewhere are silver, because I definitely needed more of those. All right, what's this package have in here? Some more of the margarita beads for my shopper, my friend, customer. She got some of this emerald green and this beautiful, beautiful blue. Love those. And then again, they're in different sizes. Oh, here's the silver bookmarks. I'm not gonna take them out, but got some silver ones so I can make some of the larger bookmarks. I bought some more memory wire so I can make some more of the memory wire bracelets. I was able to pick out some wire. I'm not sure which town it was, but it was from Joann Fabrics. They're sadly going out of business, and I was able to snag a few memory wire packages from them. But I knew that I'd want to make several, so I bought some more wire. This is some more of the stringing wire, so definitely different than memory wire. This is what I make bracelets out of, or necklaces, and this particular one. So the different strengths, I guess, that you can get 7 strands. There's one in the middle. I think I usually use the 7-stranded one. This is 49. So there's 49 tiny little wires. Just want to pull some of this out so you can see it, in case you don't work with this. But it's this tiny thin wire that is coated in nylon, so it's kind of like a, not plasticky, but it's nylon, or that surrounds all of the wire, so it's nice and smooth. But that wire is super tiny. I don't know if my camera can focus on that. Super tiny, but there are 49 strands that are all strung together inside of that nylon covering. And anyhow, I'm going to use some of this to restring some beads for another customer. She just needs some things restrung, and so I thought I'd try checking out this stronger wire. So the more strands it has, the stronger it's supposed to be. Yeah, I thought it would be a good time to try that out. Oh, these are cute. Alright, I wasn't sure exactly. I mean, Fire Mountain does a great job of advertising their items online and in their magazines, but I'm still always just a little hesitant when I purchase things because I'm still feel like I'm new, which I'm not new, but I still feel that way sometimes. These are very cool components, and so they have 2 connections here. I'll probably make some bracelets out of those, but those are very nice. I was super excited when I came across those. Yeah, so you have those in a couple different sizes. Very nice. Let's see, I got some always packaging material, lots and lots of packaging material, and a box. So a box inside a box. So let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah. So this is a new display for bracelets. So I have my nice little jackknife here that I'm opening things with. I don't use it very often, but I take it with me when I go hiking, just in case you need a knife when you're hiking. And it doesn't get used very much, but I had to take it out of my backpack because I went to Houston and I wanted to use my backpack for the trip. All right. Okay. Line these out. And there's two of them. Kind of like Christmas. And as you probably realize, I'm not doing this as a live video. I think live videos would be great. I would love to just start doing those. But I'm a little hesitant, just, that perfectionism takes over. But Facebook just did changed things, and so your live videos, you have to make sure that you download them to save them, because otherwise they were going to go away. Well, so right now I'm just taking the video as a video, not live, and I'll drop it onto Facebook or wherever I want to use it. Okay. Oh, interesting. So it's a stand for bracelets. I bought two of them, so this other one's just like it. But one of my challenges with selling jewelry at craft shows is that you want to bring things up. You want to elevate things so that people aren't always having to be hunched over looking at your stuff. And so I'm looking just for different ways to make things vertical. And so I saw these, and I do have a bracelet here. I can try it on. So there's little hooks at the top, and that is if I can get this bracelet off in a reasonable amount of time, because you watching me struggle with jewelry is not what you came here for. But yeah, I'm human. All right, so here's one of my bracelets I had on. But it's got these little hooks at the top that are very tiny and tight to the thing. That'll work. Okay, so that's not very pretty the way it's hanging, but this one may not hang as well as it needs to. But that's going to then sit on the table and bring those bracelets vertical for people to see them. Like so. Yeah, that's not the best bracelet to use for that, but yeah, I got two of those. So, those of you that come to my shows this year, you'll see in a different way that I'm trying to vertically show my stuff. So yeah, it's a great quality. I'm super excited about that, and yeah, just to get things more vertical off of the table better. All right, and then there was one more thing. So with Fire Mountain, they've always sent a little something free in my packages that I get. And it's not that I buy a ton of things. So I believe they do this for everybody. And but this is just a little free box of little tiny beads. It's called I think it's trying to sell these small item storage system boxes that they have, and just so you can get it in your hands and see what it looks like and try it out. And then if you like it, if it works well, then you can purchase more of them, of course. So let's see here. There's different cases and things that go into these. So let's see if I can figure out how to open it without spilling the whole thing, because that would definitely be a no fun thing. All right, well, it flopped open pretty good. I'm gonna pour out a couple of these just to, so they gave me all these free little beads to go in the box. What I do see in here is another type of bead that I've been working with recently, are these Tila beads, and that's this summer I'll be making a lot more, probably mostly stretch bracelets with them, but yeah, there's some nice cute little Tila beads in there that I could use to put together to create a really nice flat bracelet. So yeah, so Fire Mountain always sends a little free gift along the way. Look at that really pretty little tube that's got swirlies on it. Can you see that? That's fun. Yeah. All right. So thanks for hanging out with me today as I practice my videotaping skills. And if there's ever something that you want to see or want me to purchase for you, I'm always willing to do that. Or if you want a specific type of bead for a project and you're not having a good luck finding them, you know, let me know, and I can help do some research and try to get those types of things for you. But all right, well, it was great. Again, thanks for hanging out with me with my video practice here, and you all have a great day.